All right, what's good, man? Y'all already know what it is. Ruler Gang. And I'm back with another reaction, man. And this time I'm reacting to a video that Bricc Baby just posted. Make sure y'all hit that like, share, and subscribe. Now, in this video, Bricc Baby started out basically complaining that his industry friends no longer mess with him no more, man. That could be for a lot of reasons. I got my own personal reasons of why, and I'm going to let y'all know that after we react to a little bit of this video. I'm not going to react to the whole thing, but we got to add some of the most important parts. But let's check it out, man. See what Bricc Baby on here crying about, man, and we going to get into it.
I can show you my DMs. And I ain't even saying, like, I'm not saying this to beef with nobody, but I can show you my DMs from Lil Baby before I started. I can show you the DMs from Gunna. I can show you my DMs for 21. I can show you my DMs for Durk. I can show you my DMs from everybody before I came home this time, before everybody was like multi-mega millionaires. I could show you like what every day today was.
See, and I think that that's part of the problem, though, right there. Like, at the end of the day, why would you actually be wanting to show or even mention that you have DMs to actually prove your point? Just say what you want to say. You don't have to do that. So I do believe that part of his issue with some of his industry friends is his mouth and the things that he lets come out of it on social media. Everything ain't for social media. These guys don't want to be exposed, and when I say exposed, not in a bad way, but they don't want like their private conversations between you and them to be exposed. And some of the things that he said, I'm pretty sure he's received a lot of phone calls, not just from his industry friends, but we also know people from his own neighborhood or neighborhood associations have also had issues with some of the stuff that Bricc done said online. But let's keep going.
Now, mind you, I wasn't just sitting on my AWS and not getting no money. I was sitting on a bunk. And I still was touching some change, but it ain't like I sat out here and watched people run laps around me. They didn't have no phones to record on. They ain't had none of that. I had to sit right there and wait my turn the whole time while everybody bunked. When I came home, they saluted it. Thug, Gunna, everybody saluted it.
Still name dropping, but I digress.
I pressed Chris Brown at one of Thug events. And I'm going to keep it real. Like, Slime, I love you to death, gang. But ever since the nigga who snitched on my case, ever since old boy who snitched on my case took Chris Brown homeboy Rolly in front of cause old boy was crashing my life too. I just wasn't paying attention till I was sitting on the bunk. When he took that Rolex in front of the studio, at the studio that you was making all the magic for, then old boy, the engineer, and them went in there and stole that microphone. You thought I stole that microphone, gang. I didn't even know how to use studio equipment at the time. I didn't know where to sell it. I didn't even know what type of mics them was.
But what type of people is Bricc allowing to be around, like people like Young Thug or Chris Brown, that are like the type of like if I'm going around, like let's just say I'm going around people who are of high status, you know what I mean, in the industry. I'm not gonna bring some of my homies or homeboys with me who I know, like, hey, me and him is cool, but he's still grimy. Like the type of individual this person is prior to getting to the studio. So now that he gets to around Chris Brown and he at the studio and Young Thug is there, now all of a sudden, a watch comes up missing. Well, the second time something come up missing, we damn sure gonna be looking at you because the last time you was around, your homeboy stole Chris Brown's Rollie.
This is 2016, bro. But I apologize to you a million times when we pulled up on you at the Adidas shit with Playboy Cardi. I'm telling you, like, oh, bro, you know it ain't no way possible that I'ma steal a microphone. But my homeboy, look, this is what happened. It's 4 in the morning. It's 4 in the morning, and we need some tree. Now, mind you, we in L.A. We call for a zip. We like, bro, we need like a zip or something. It's 4 in the morning. We trying to smoke. Me, Duke, Gunna, We at the studio, Slime leave. I don't know. I think him and Durk leave early or whatever the case was. So it's like 4 in the morning. The only person, the engineer called the weed man. So when he pull up, he try to sell us an 8 for $75. This before the ZA, before the pandemic. This like 20, man, you lost your mind. Like, do you know who I am? He like, I be with Chris Brown. Man, so what? Nigga, ask Chris about me. Like, Chris was my mans at the time, though. And we wasn't even beefing yet. Man, so what, nigga?
So he beefing with Chris Brown. Probably over the early, but
Nigga not paying no $75. He like, oh, niggas is broke. Whoa, why? I look at the homie gas up. Pop, 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 pop. We take the fake rollie, break it, throw it back on, cuz stump it out, nigga. You can't even wear it no more.
If I'm in the industry, I'm just saying though. So the question is, he want to know why the industry. He wants to know why they really hate him, but he really want to know why they don't fuck with him no more. Just listen to what he's saying though. Like, so y'all beat up the weed man. All right, come on.
So he go back and tell Buster Breezy. Buster Breezy tweaking woo woo, but Slime wasn't even tripping about that. In the mix of all that, the broke ass nigga stole a microphone after we booked him for the fake joint. I guess they was musicians. They like, fuck it. We'll take this since Slime homie booked us. And that's fucked up. All right, cool. I apologize to you. But, nigga, how many times have y'all robbed my homeboys? Slime, not like that. Not trying to get you in trouble. I'm just talking about when we was kids and go vice versa. Y'all can't even, because, look.
So, again, now he on here talking about Thug just got out of jail, man. This dude is like, got 15 years of probation. 15 years of probation. And I really ain't heard of like Bricc Baby talking about Young Thug this entire time he been locked up, and like these type of conversations, right? Like what he doing right now. And the first time you really have a story time or you want to talk about Young Thug, you begin to talk about some type of situation where, for one, again, the industry don't fuck with you. But for two, now you on Thug's top and saying like what he was mad about somebody selling a microphone. But then you say some incriminating shit like, how many times have you robbed my people? Come on, I'm gonna break that. I'm gonna bring that back real quick.
And that's fucked up. All right, cool. I apologize to you. But, nigga, how many times have y'all robbed my homeboys? Slime, not like that. Not trying to get you in trouble. I'm just talking about when we was kids and go vice versa. Y'all can't even.
If you really wasn't trying to get him in trouble though, cuz, like, why would you even say it? Like, what's understood ain't got to be explained. I'm pretty sure you know this and Thug know this. Why do we need to know this? Now, it's highly possible that you can't even get in touch with Young Thug right now, which is good for him because your name is tied up in so much right now. In the Lil Durk situation, your name is all tied up in that. Whether or not you had any involvement in that, you know, it's whatever. Your name is just tied up in way entirely too much. And if I'm in the industry, if I'm somebody that's getting money in the industry, I definitely don't want nothing to do with you, like at all. Like I'm staying far away from you. That's why you asking the question, but you shouldn't even be asking the question. Why you should know? You should be like, your video should have been tired. This is why the industry really don't fuck with me. That's what the name of your video should have been.
Even because look, my cousin best friend to this day, that shit happened at my spot. We ain't even gonna talk about none of that.
You done said enough. You didn't. We ain't gonna even talk about that, but you didn't already say. I don't know if Bricc Baby just get high and just say, like, you know, because some people get high and just run their mouth and like they'll go back and watch something and be like, damn, I can't believe I said that. And he seemed like he one of them type of people. But right now, I'm not even sure if he high. He might just be running his mouth.
But yeah, he still forgave me. Long story short, Slime still forgave me. When I came home, he was messing with me, but it was like
He was probably keeping your ass at an arm's distance, hitting you with the Heisman.
one day I'm gonna tell y'all the full story about the QC thing, but I guess it was a nigga, little baby QC, all that going on when I first came home and all that. Cause I had, I guess he was around. I don't know, like Thug ain't never let them influence him, but it seemed like everybody around once I came home. Durk invited me to James Harden house. I go to Harden house. He like, baby, ain't that your homeboy from your hood? I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, I DM him. I'm like, bro, I'm at Harden house. Where you at? He like, oh yeah, woo woo. He pop out, him and Meek Mill pop out a cut. Cause the house huge. We in the back at the studio. They pop out. I think they was staying there that weekend. This in Houston. So they pop out. He pop out a cut. We exchange numbers. Little baby, woo woo. And I'm kind of telling him like, hey, bro, they gonna make you pick sides. You wasn't cracking when we left. When I left. Your ass cracking now. They gonna make you pick sides. So he go on tour with Durk. It's all good. Everything good. Everything good. Then at some point, bro, give me a fake number. I tried to get a homie the number in the pen. I guess little baby hit me with a throw-off number. This one I know is starting to go on. I'm like, nigga, I'm sick, so it's happening. Every QC artist, it happens, cuz, you get what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, boom. We had words. I'm not even going to go into that. We had words. We clean them up, nigga.
All right, listen. Y'all can go look at the rest of this video. Because he go into more about him and other artists and, like, people who he was rocking with. He talk about, a whole bunch of stuff, man. At the end of the day, man, I gave y'all enough for where I can just say what I want to say, man. Like, for one, saying like I ain't even gonna go into all that, but starting out to go into it is if you gotta say like I ain't gonna go into all that, then you should have never said what you said prior to or leading to up to that, man. You didn't already said enough. Second of all, you know what I mean? Like, I enjoy Brick's podcasting when he's talking about podcast type of situations, regardless if it's the streets or not street content. That's cool, but some stuff is better left offline. Like, at the end of the day, like, his name is in so much right now, dealing with so many different things. He's being accused of being a rat, not just in the little Durk situation, but other stuff that he had going on from raids, and he got charged with this, and they found an AK, but the AK ain't, in none of the paperwork. I don't know how true that stuff is. You know what I mean? But my best opinion on this particular situation, the industry don't fuck with you because of this. That's it. Because of this. You might have pulled some moves and stuff on people. You might have did some things, where you fake like, hey, check in with me, but then maybe you had your homeboys backdoor somebody for some chains and stuff like that. Maybe some people don't want to deal with you because of those situations. I'm not sure. You know what I mean? You kind of mentioned some stuff like in the past about how many rappers chains you didn't had in your possession online, because I don't know you, so you said this online, so I'm not like saying it because of our experience together, nothing like that. You know what I mean? But just that type of rhetoric, that type of shit that you be saying online is the reason why I feel like people don't fuck with you. As well as some of the way that they see the way that you kind of move on No Jumper, some of the things you did in the past on No Jumper and said, you know what I mean? It's really showing your hand. I ain't gonna say exposing you. It's kind of just showing your hand of the type of nigga that you is for real. And, your relationship with people in the past and things that you've done in the past is the reasons probably why they not fucking with you today. People grow. People are like, you know what? I'm going to fall back from him. He got too much going on. You know what I mean? He a little too hot. He's saying a little too much. The motherfucker then implicated us in like unaliving for hire months before all of this heat coming down, or damn, the feds looking at me. We already got some of the members getting questioned about this, and he's sitting down with Flacco talking about they can't say slide for Von no more because of Lil Pop. You know what I mean? So like, it's a lot of different reasons that we know and we don't know, or we can assume as to why they don't fuck with you. I know I wouldn't. You feel what I'm saying? Like if I was one of them, you know, the thugs and the Durks and them, I would be long-handed spoon, because right now you're a liability to my situation, and you keep liabilities around you. If you know what I mean, if these people that's around you that you bringing with you is pulling up and stealing shit from people, them liabilities too. And if that's the type of company that you keep, then you a liability as well. As well as I can't trust you knowing any type of information, because at any given point, when you get high, you liable to say anything. And that's why they probably don't fuck with you. Gang.